guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new. So it is time to look and finalize our August budget. Now, this is a holiday weekend that I am recording this, so you may notice you are not seeing my face, and that is because I just got back from traveling from my grandparents' house that live out of town. So I just didn't feel like being on camera today, but I did want to show you my final budget. If you like budget videos, make sure to like and subscribe, and there is a plethora of videos for you guys to go check out already, and there will be more coming. So first, let's take a look at income. So for the month, my income was pretty on par with what I thought. I did budget $612.82 as planned every week. You will see that 2 of those weeks I made 83 cents instead of 82, and my total income was $2,451.30. Now let's see what I did with the income. So first, we had gifts. I had a coworker have a birthday, so I spent $11.59 on taking her out to eat. Then I did not take her out to eat. This was for her brownies. We made brownies for her, meaning that I have $151.02 left in my gift budget, which is good because September is a big month for birthdays in my family. Then we have giving. I did give $15 to my brother as a just because gift. He was kind of having a rough week, and so I figured $15 he could take a break from his studies and from work and actually go out to eat and enjoy his life, which is very important to me now that I'm debt free, that I give other people that are working hard the opportunity to have a little break. Then I spent $5 on church, leaving $125 hanging out in my giving fund, which you will see a pretty good chunk of that come out in the month of September. And in other, it was quite a big month for spending for my family, specifically my grandma, although my mom and dad did have some purchases in there as well. So that is the total for other. Next, we have housing and utilities. My rent went out as planned, $267 for my rent to the lot and $88.15 to my parents for rent. If you are confused or unsure about the fact that I have 2 rents or why my rent is as low as it is, then go ahead and check out my video on housing. It is one to check out where I break down why I pay my parents money, why I have 2 rents, and why I pay for the lot that my house is on, because I do not actually pay for the house itself. Next, we have water. So water was $28.93, natural gas was $20.86, electricity surprisingly was $99.95, which normally is much higher this time of year. I'm not sure how I managed it, but I'm very happy I did. Then we have internet at a $70. Then we have household maintenance. So this actually right here is a split. So there was a total of $197.38, and it was actually for a tire, which you will see in maintenance, and $71.63 was for other stuff, which included things like I have had the same water filter pitcher since my freshman year of college, and it had broken apart so much that I didn't think it was actually safe to use anymore. So I did purchase a new one of that. I also bought myself some candy and stuff like that, and I went ahead and didn't split it out. That way I just considered it household because it was for my sanity at that point. As you see, I had to buy a tire, so it had been a very long week. Lawn care, I actually only had my cousin do my lawn care once this month, which was very surprising, but it has just been a crazy month. So once was all that was needed. And pet care, my dog's food came out at $30.72, meaning she has $99.31 left over. Next, we have transportation. I spent $132.42 on gas, which really surprises me because I took several trips this month as well. And maintenance, we have the $125.75, which was for a new tire. Unfortunately, I ran over a nail and it went through the side of my tire, so a new tire was needed. So that means I have $408.47 left over in transportation as we go into September. For food, groceries, I spent $31.77, meaning there is $36.86 to roll over into the month of September. And restaurants, I did go way, way, way over budget, which I knew was going to happen. I did here, you can see, take my coworker out to lunch for her birthday. However, I did not decide to put this in gifts as I bought myself lunch too, and I'm honestly not sure. I did not get an itemized receipt, so I wasn't sure how it split out, so I just put it all in restaurants. So that is $135.20, and I can't say that I'm super proud of the spending that I did there, but I did enjoy the food. Lifestyle, my phone bill went out as planned, as well as my chiropractor visit. Clothing, so you will see here that I purchased 2 dresses for my grandpa's funeral, and this is one of the dresses being returned. I also bought some jeans with Beta brand. They did not fit, so I returned those, and then went ahead and purchased another pair of jeans. These did fit, and I loved them so much that I went ahead and bought another pair in a different fit because I would like both straight and skinny leg. And then I also bought some Walmart dresses while I was at Walmart because I bought a t-shirt dress a few months ago that I absolutely loved and went ahead and bought it in 2 other colors because I tend to wear that dress to work on days when I really don't want to dress up but also want to look nice. That means I have $398.94 left in clothing, nothing in hair and beauty. Spotify, Hulu, Netflix all went out as planned. Acorns was $6. My insurance, so I had to do a $25 copay as I had to get a tetanus shot because I did slice my finger pretty good, and while it did not need stitches, it did need a tetanus shot because I was very outdated. And then there's this new category down here which you guys will be seeing from now on, now that I am out of debt, and it is called entertainment, and this will include everything that I do with my friends or by myself that is entertainment. This was a date night that I did bowling, and I covered the bowling. Then we have car insurance. We put $350 to car insurance. That way when November rolls around, it is completely taken care of. Business, we just had my Epidemic Sound come out. Then we come into savings. So for savings, my initial plan was $515.82. That is no longer the case because we had some money left over. So now my total is $683 even going in there. So that means that my initial emergency fund is $1,011.28. And with the $683, my new emergency fund is at $9,770.37, which does mean we are over the $10,000 mark by just a little bit. So that is very, very exciting. I'm definitely ready to hit $15,000. My goal is $15,000 as my emergency fund for my 3 to 6 months. Now, I do not have a reason for the $15,000 in the sense of monthly income. My actual reason for $15,000 is I believe that if I have something go wrong with my car, I would spend about $15,000 to replace the car, and so I wanted to have $15,000 set aside at all times just in case I need to replace something for my car, and the $15,000 could also cover anything else in any other emergency that I can possibly think of right at this moment. So looking at the numbers, you can see that my biggest spending was actually housing and utilities, which I'm not mad about, and at 28%, and my savings was actually also at 28%. So that is never a bad thing, and you'll see 0% went to debt because I have no more debt. And as always, my investments are mine alone, and I do not share those. But please note that I am doing an investment both with a 401k with my company as well as investing outside of my company. And then nothing else too crazy. Insurance was pretty high as we're building the funds up, and my lifestyle was only at 8% as well as my food. So really, if I can keep these under 10%, transportation, food, and lifestyle, then I really could not be happier.